In the entertainment world, where cameras seem to never stop recording every second of celebrities' lives, there are small moments that sometimes speak louder than words. And that's what happened to Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan, a pair of young stars whose names are shining brighter, but who are also making the public increasingly curious about their closeness. A few days ago, a simple moment turned into a big talking point. A small gesture, a meaningful glance, and a truly different treatment. Fans fell silent, then asked, why did Bai Jingting do this to Zhang Ruonan? When the camera turned to them, Bai Jingting didn't just smile warmly as usual. There was something in his eyes, something difficult to explain but so palpable. That gaze seemed to speak directly to Zhang Ruonan, piercing through the crowd, piercing through the camera lens, and touching the hearts of every viewer. It wasn't the gaze of a friend, nor was it the gaze of a colleague. It was the gaze of someone who harbored feelings. Observant fans immediately noticed it. Bai Jingting looked softer, more careful, as if afraid that Zhang Ruonan would feel uncomfortable. And strangely, Zhang Ruonan returned the gaze with a slight smile, a smile that made everything clearer, yet still full of mystery. Bai Jingting has always been known to be indifferent, humorous, and sometimes even careless. He often appears relaxed, often makes silly jokes, and rarely shows his serious side in front of the camera. However, when he was with Zhang Ruonan, there was a noticeable change. He became calmer and more attentive. His hands reflexively protected Zhang Ruonan when the crowd of fans got too close. He bent down slightly to make sure the girl was comfortable walking beside him. Even in small moments, such as when a drink was about to spill, Bai Jingting quickly took over so that Zhang Ruonan would not have any trouble. These simple things may seem trivial to others, but for fans, this is clear proof. Bai Jingting is different when he is with Zhang Ruonan. Within hours, video clips of the moment went viral on Weibo and Douyin. Thousands of comments appeared, most of them expressing confusion and enthusiasm. One wrote, "I've been following Bai Jingting for a long time, but this is the first time I've seen him like this. The look in his eyes when he looks at Zhang Ruonan is undeniable." Another added, "They say they're just co-workers? Sorry, but I see something more than that." Hashtags related to Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan immediately dominated the trending topics. The fandom was divided. Some insisted that this was just fan service, while others were convinced that this was proof that their relationship had progressed to a deeper level. In the entertainment world, small gestures can have big meanings. And this is what made fans even more curious. Was what Bai Jingting did just a coincidence, or a sign of love that he could no longer hide? If we look closely, Bai Jingting has never made the same gesture to his other co-stars. Even in various romantic dramas, when he acted affectionately, there was still a clear line, that it was just a role. But with Zhang Ruonan, that line seems to blur. Everything feels natural, too real to be just acting. From the beginning, Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan have often been paired in projects that make the public emotional. Their chemistry on screen looks so natural, as if they had known each other long before the cameras started rolling. However, what is surprising is how that chemistry carries over into real life. Not only on set, but also behind the scenes, at public events, even when the cameras weren't supposed to be on them. And that's when many people began to believe, maybe there is a real love story growing quietly between the two of them. This is the big question that has many people anxious. If there really is something between them, why hasn't any major media outlet been able to uncover it? Several speculations have emerged. Both are very good at hiding their personal relationship. Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan are not the type of celebrities who like to flaunt their love lives. They tend to keep their privacy, so it's natural that the public has difficulty finding evidence. The agency is also protecting them. The Chinese entertainment world is notoriously strict. Often, agencies prefer to cover up their artists' romantic relationships in order to protect their image and career. They themselves are not ready. It could be that Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan are still in the only we know stage. Their relationship is beautiful because it remains a secret, and it is precisely because of this mystery that the public is even more curious. Curiosity turns into obsession, to the point that their every little move is analyzed thoroughly. Like a never-ending movie, the story of Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan is still full of questions. There are scattered pieces of the puzzle, glances, smiles, sweet gestures, but there is no final piece to complete it. Are the two of them really together? Or is this just an illusion created by extraordinary chemistry and the imagination of fans? What is clear is that whatever the answer, this story has carried thousands of people away with emotion. Every time Bai Jingting does something small for Zhang Ruonan, the hearts of the audience seem to tremble along with them. Many things in the lives of celebrities can be fabricated. However, there is one thing that is difficult to fake: sincere feelings. And for many fans, that is what they see between Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan. A beautiful mystery that leaves many people wondering, but at the same time makes them happy just by watching it. Because in the end, we all love unexpected love stories. Love stories that emerge quietly, then grow into something so meaningful. And precisely because there is no official statement, every small gesture feels even more precious. The moments when Bai Jingting leans down to listen to Zhang Ruonan's voice, or when he unconsciously shields her from the camera flashes, become silent evidence far stronger than 1,000 words. It is these small moments that make the audience's hearts flutter, a mystery that cannot be explained, but can be felt. Some fans even call their relationship silent love, a love that doesn't need grand declarations, doesn't need a stage to be announced. It only needs honest gazes, reflexive gestures that show care, and smiles that imply comfort. That's what makes everyone feel there is something real, even if it remains hidden behind a curtain. And this is the paradox that makes hearts flutter: uncertainty. Precisely because there is no certainty, the public feels closer, more curious, and more immersed in this story. Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan seem to be writing their own love story with invisible ink, only readable by those who are willing to feel more deeply. So, back to the original question: why did Bai Jingting do this to Zhang Ruonan? Was it just a spontaneous gesture? Or was it a signal of love that he could no longer hide? Perhaps only the two of them know the answer. But one thing is certain: that moment changed the way the public views their relationship. It is no longer just a rumor, but something truly different. And perhaps, in the near future, we will all see the final piece of the puzzle revealed. What do you think? Is Bai Jingting actually harboring special feelings for Zhang Ruonan? Or is this just his unique way of treating someone he cares about as a friend?